First match of the baccpaBrawl, 160. God, that's a big number.
Damn.
We've got Crawm
40.
on the Unika, and we've got Joe Brownie on the Venom, looking to run it back from last week, where they got second place. Can the Venom make it happen? We'll find out today. I'm baccpack, and I'm joined by the one and only Patriarch Panda. How you doing, Panda?
I'm doing good, but to hear that we're 40 away from the big 2-0-0, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty insane.
Oh,
and do keep in mind, we've missed weeks. We have missed weeks as well, so there's a ton to get through, but we're eventually going to get there. And like you said, two insane players. It's good to see Joe Brownie back in the Venom because they're amazing on it, and it's good to see this character actually get some work on. And it's good to see Crawm because they are a pretty solid Unika. Again, two new characters you don't get to see a ton right now.
Yeah, Crawm has been up and coming these last couple of weeks. I mean, they've now been entering the baccpaBrawl like, what, 3 or 4 weeks, and they made top 8 every single time. So it's nice to see that Unika representation. And we're talking about representation, of course. It's always great to see Joe Brownie on a new fantastical character, usually repping the Jacko. Today, bringing back that Venom that we saw from last week. So Unika right now, fighting out of the corner, gonna ID out, sets up the gun, but Joe Brownie playing with good spacing, ultimately caught in the sky. Unika brings it down, continues the combo, but it's Venom that finally activates that set play.
Well, I do like the patient play from Joe Brownie, able to air stagger their way in for that little dive kick. And with the super, do keep in mind it has no iframes, but because of the spacing, they're able to get a solid punish, but not a ton of damage due to the fact that they get no combo afterwards because of the instant wall break. But you do have that positive bonus backpack.
Yeah, positive bonus, obviously very, very strong in this game. I mean, both characters would do a lot with that right now, but it's going to be Joe Brownie that finds that hit. No combo, still playing that range, and Crawm going to give up that burst. This is their last chance for this first game. Still alive, finds that hit from the knockdown. We're getting another opportunity because we have the bar in the back. We're going to get the nice little extension and a super to boot. Is that enough damage? It looks like it. Crawm going to steal the round.
And you know, the first match going down 1-1 in terms of rounds, pretty good to see. That means it'll probably go down to the wire. But first blood in this final round is going to Crawm. Already has the corner unlocked, and Joe Brownie looking to get some position advantage by sending them back, but it's not working out as Crawm is just unrelenting with the pressure, getting some clean hits here and there. And look at that, the health difference is insane.
Fighting right out of the corner, sets up the ball, and it ultimately just got by the gun, but corner to corner, finds the hit as well. That is a crazy super. I mean, you just have to fully respect that from downtown. Gonna get FD'd out of the range, backs off, sets the pool ball. Jumping around, PRC to stay safe, avoids the laser, doesn't avoid the blue one. That's going to be a hard knockdown. Tries to chase once again, deflected away, into the super, right back at you. So we'll see if Unika has a different strategy. Nope, just going to down back and gets pushed out into the throne. We are going to get a conversion afterwards. Got to give that burst to stay alive. Won the gamble, still alive. No combo from the knockdown, but does chase the backdash. And Crawm will strike first, goes up 1-0.
It does appear that the Venom, in terms of like Joe Brownie making the comeback, it's all because of those supers. Those supers are really doing bits for them. But if they're in an advantage, well, if they're in the point where they can't make an advantage of that, it doesn't work out for them. And Crawm kind of steals the round. Well, not steal, but kind of just takes it back is the way to put it.
Yeah,
and so far, oh god, he got knocked down. Well, this is a pretty even round so far. Kind of poke for poke right now, and that's a big DP punish for Joe Brownie.
Yeah, not going to be the craziest amount of damage, but we will absolutely take it. And from this wall break, we're going to get that hard knockdown, but Crawm just going to go for that DP, wants to get out of the situation. Both players sitting on a bar.
Oh, what a jump in. Not able to get much, but with the meter, able to stick in, keep the pressure going. Normal, central, you're in the corner. Joe Brownie needs to escape, able to do so with the YRC. Baits the DP, and now they're trying to play a cam game to try and get in, try hold the space.
Yeah, Joe Brownie's playing a complete keep-out game, and now it's going to be super versus gun. Gun comes out on top, but, able to jump over around. Sets the ball, but that's not really going to be in play here. Does it again. Both players are fishing for this hit, but the bounce going to pay off. Venom takes the round.
So far, an amazing set for our first set, with two rare characters. Pretty fun. And Crawm getting first blood, but no conversion, sadly. Not easy to confirm in those types of spur-of-the-moment situations. It's just like you've got the corner unlocked, staggering away, gets the low connection, but cannot convert. No meter. So you've got to work again for your next hit.
Ooh. Nice chase there with the JP. Whipped on the overhead. We're going to be out of that range. And Joe Brownie capitalizes the ID in. finds that counter. Crawm goes for the aggressive burst, forcing Venom into the corner, but doesn't actually keep a turn from it. Venom still in a good spot here, and a fantastic way to change up that aerial momentum and force Unika to be trapped in the corner. We're going to get a trade here, back to mid-screen. Very nice spacing there from Crawm. Finds that hit. Both bursts off the table.
Oh, God, what a pickup. Solid damage, not able to get the full thing. Bit unfortunate, try play cool. What a DP, an aggressive DP. Reminded me of back in the Street Fighter 4 days, fighting those Kens from Brazil. Absolutely an aggressive play. It just worked out. It was beautiful. It was beautiful.
Aggressive DPs like that are always fun to watch because you know the inherent risk reward in that situation. Just throwing a DP in neutral. You can absolutely get cooked. But of course, I mean, if they press anything, you auto win. So,
yeah,
you know,
Jesus.
Fantastic jump there. Stays in with the wild assault blocked in the sky. It's going to keep you plus. Unika goes for the overhead. Fast cancel. Chase the backdash. One more opportunity here, but deflected away. Ready for the anti on the 6B. But miss times that follow-up. And so Joe Brownie will have an opportunity. Stays on the same side. Finds the tick, but not the follow-up. Once again, both players having a little bit of an issue getting the pickups off these scrambles. Dash in off the super. Going to get the tap 5D. Pulls out of the sky. Nice pick up with the close slash. Should be able to get this wall break with a positive bonus. Joe Brownie might be able to mount this comeback.
And they can certainly get the win here. They've just got to look for the next opportunity. So far, it is the fireball game plan. Sends out the super. Definitely been quite the deciding factor. And Crawm's try to play air stall to avoid it. But your 2H is what's going to knock you out of the sky. But they still need to bait burst. Yeah, you clocked that. They were trying to set up Oki. And they were playing neutral.
That's the funny thing about burst. You know, you're so happy to have it, especially in the end of a game, but at some point your HP becomes so low that you can't actually react burst to anything if you're just going to die to the next hit.
Yeah. Boy, Christ almighty. It can be very scary in those like burst scenarios because you got to make it aggressive, you got to make it good.
Yeah. There's a point where your health is so low, your burst is like almost meaningless. Like you basically have to use it for wild assaults or to flex or random gold burst, I suppose.
Yeet. Yeah. Nice. The pressure's on. Keeping the pressure. With those stagger-like tools. Uses the PRC again. And a nice shimmy play to probably bait an air throw. Crawm made an amazing read. We know Joe Brownie likes to go for those air throws. So you've made a clever counter play on how they usually like to play in the sky. And, you know, if you can keep making plays like that, you're absolutely going to be able to beat them. But Joe Brownie, still a threat. And they still have a Jackal in the bag. Just in case. You never know.
Crawm doing a great job in the aggression, and Joe Brownie finally realizing that these aerial approaches are getting a lot of value. So ready with the anti-air a couple times. Now Crawm has to change it up and stays in. Overhead, RC connection. Not going to have to kill here, but certainly enough to put Joe Brownie in a very, very tough spot. We're going to hit the air throw. Gonna whiff there. Pool ball comes out on top. Jumps over the laser. Either way, we're just getting chip damage here. Joe Brownie needs to find a way in. A concrete way into the win condition, and that's one way to do it. Hard knockdown, pool ball, same side, multi-overhead. Nice pickup.
It's a pretty good tool. We do like the but what a jump in from Crawm. Slashing their way into that 2-1. And yeah, I was about to say that overhead, it's pretty good. It's very reminiscent of like Bedman's JH.
Yeah.
Yeah, where it's the multi-hit tool, and it's scary because you can kind of stop it and go for another aerial tool. Or you can kind of go for an empty low. You know, those very tricky mix-ups, and it's hard to defend against. Oh, wow. All right, Crawm starting with violence in the first 10 seconds. All right, breaking the wall and having that positive bonus.
Big knockdown here. Crawm did not want to hold that Oki, so they're going to give it that burst. Joe Brownie holding on to a burst of their own. They might have to use it considering Crawm is almost at 2 bars here. Finds the hit from downtown. RC for the pickup, and we're going to be very close building up another one as well, but it's just going to drop the combo. Probably purposeful here. I mean, you're in a pretty good spot. You just need to find one last hit, and that'll be enough. No, try to go for the tick though, but Joe Brownie ready. Finds that hit, and the knockdown stays on the same side. That is a burst save, rooting with a close slash starter. We should be able to get some damage here at the very least. Some nice Oki.
Oh, yeah, and it's insanely nice Oki with the projectile a bit and everything. Oh, but shot out the sky. They try to approach in on the air, but Crawm, with that move, was able to jump back, kind of like a Jackal JD. In terms of the jump back and the projectile. So it's actually really good for Crawm. And this is actually another really good round. As we're in set point, you've already started with violence, and Joe Brownie is in the back end. This is scary.
Joe Brownie trapping in the corner. Does have that burst, but you don't want to get your HP a little too low. We saw what happened earlier. Yeah, just going to go for the positional burst. Wants to fight their way out of the corner. Nice avoidance of the button, but wasn't ready for the follow-up 6P. And so Crawm will take the set 3-1 over Joe Brownie. I mean, this is a bit of an upset. Joe Brownie, win after win after win, first or second places in all of their baccpaBrawls. And Crawm takes that set pretty handily.
Bro.
On to set number 2. We are on top 8 of losers side. Unfortunately, Gavin had a DQ out of top 8 winners. And so Ashy Pro Gamer on the Faust will advance. Additionally, Panda is kicked out of this room, which is, of course, excellent. In front of us, we got Scissors on the Anji. We love him. And we got Leo on... No, why did I just say that? I know why. Because Joto on the Leo.
Yeah, the gay sex legends on Leo. Love to see it. Now, you're probably wondering where's that coming from. Peak top right, that's the name. And I can't really see the game. I think Joto's winning this round, but I'm a little out of touch, you know? I'm out of reach.
I turned on the screen share so that way you can see. Are you able to see that?
Yosh.
Fantastic. So, we're on the post-wall break situation. We're going to need a little flip there. 5K, avoid it. Nice little hit there.
Bait
Perfect time in the bait there. And we should be able to break the wall. And Joto is a beast. Able to take this first round with ease.
Oh, beast and ease. That was a bit of a rhyme there. Nice.
Yeah. You like that?
Yeah, look at you.
I can do this all
did
day.
like that. I like it when we... Oh, Steve Rogers?
What?
Captain America. That's his catchphrase.
What's his catchphrase?
I can do this all day.
Oh.
Oh, Christ. Hey, you saw the movies, right?
Well, I mean, I saw the Avengers in 2012 or whatever.
Crazy.
I did watch Endgame. I did do that.
Okay, well, never mind. But of course, we're back at this set. Joto's doing very well into Scissors. You know, Scissors multi-time winner. Whereas Joto, I don't think they've won a baccpaBrawl. They've made top 8 many a times, like maybe 5 at least from what I remember.
Joto?
But yeah, but being able to beat Scissors is going to be a tall challenge. An amazing player in this tournament.
Oh, try to go aggressive with the throw around, starting just barely out of range, and Scissors definitely gonna make this hurt right now. With about 50% off the cup. Never mind, just straight up 50%, maybe a little bit more. 2S can be avoided there. Trade tries to fly in with the 2S, stop the aggression. Butterfly into the bird, challenges out with a 2D. Nice pickup there. Scissors does have 2-bar. This defensive play, OTG holds it. Back throw, fast cancel. I had to force out the burst there from Leo. Perfect spacing. Wow! That's spacing a pixel outside of the range of the projectile into the aggressive Fujin play. That was ridiculous. Scissors ties it up 1-1. That was crazy.
Jesus Christ. Scissors is a monster when they want to be.
These are the times where I wish we had a replay button. Like, we just need a replay button, man. All right. Well, we will be right back after this commercial break. On to set, on to game, on to match number 3. Woo! We got Scissors, we got Joto, and we're so back. All tied up 1-1. Very nice parry there. Leo able to take it to the wall. Burst comes out. Projectile out of the range once again. Man, Scissors is really good at that, huh? But this time, Leo was actually ready with the adaptation. Completely changed up their follow-up. Able to capitalize, finds the hit, sends Scissors through the wall.
Oh god, I like the patience, trying to approach him, but that 5-piece, nothing the approach, and I feel like Scissors is starting to get their rhythm, but wake up 2D from Leo's. All they know is active defense. Is it a wake up 2D? Is it a DP? Ain't gonna matter. Lariat for the kill. Joto taking that round.
Active defense is a kind of way to put it.
You could call it mashing, gorillaing, going crazy, hog wild, for the Overwatch fans there, you know? All 2 of you.
I think at the higher level you play fighting games, I think the less you want to just meaty. So because of that like dynamic of wanting to delay your meaties, or delay your first hits, I think that is why mashing is better at higher level.
Or safe jumping like a ton. That's a very good play indeed. Oh, but against Anji, it not matter. Of course we didn't see it there, but so far, good bait on the DP. Well, you burst and they're gonna go for it. Joe making the play. It's not a bad one. You do have the bar, but Anji has 2.
Oh wow,
2D.
That was gross. Fantastic defense on the 50-50 there, and then challenge out with a 2D, which turns out was the perfect maneuver. That 2D still a monstrous button there from Leo.
Yeah, I mean, in that scenario, there is a big gap, so you can definitely challenge on it. But the 2D? That is greed. That is absolute greed. And you know what? Happy it worked out for them. And now Joto back in the offense, burst being sent away, but they're able to get knocked out the sky. And just like the Skim says, there's an opportunity to run Oki, get a decent hit, but the burst now off the table. Joto has to work without it.
Great parry there. Top of the 2D once again seems to be a problem in the matchup currently. And we are going to get a wall break here. Joto getting closer and closer to shutting this down. Backs off, plays at that range. Gets aggressive, finds it with the overhead. Nice delay there on the 2S there. Trying to be a little ambiguous on whether or not they're going to continue the offense. Joto stays aggressive, takes the round.
You know, every time I see that 2D, I'm just imagining like Bad to the Bone riff now. I don't know why. Yeah. Like, see Wake Up 2D, that is a Bad to the Bone, like, 2D. Hold it to the cross up. Oh, what a pickup! Has 2 bars to work with. Going for the overhead. No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Just no chance. It's so difficult to defend against Leo. Not even scissors could make it happen. Joto gonna take the set 3-1.
All right. Heading into our last set of losers top 8, we're gonna have. I'll be a little stupid. 2 new names. Had a moment there. I'm like, Abba? Wait, who's on the... like, oh, that's Rome. That's Rome. Rome, new name here from Yokai. Gonna be great to see. Up against Umibozu. Is that how you say it?
Yes.
Who is on the Asuka. Yeah, 2 characters you don't get to see a ton, though. You get to see them, they're very fun. But up against each other, it can be extremely volatile for one or the other, depending on the state of play. And right now, it is all Abba. I think this absolutely murders, never mind, kills. Rome, not looking confident. And the names are, where are they?
We might be having some technical issues regarding the overlay. So I'm gonna do a little, let's show off some cool artwork for like just a second. Like just a second though.
So basically guys, imagine up there that text is working. Hey! Hey!
I just had to show the really cool artwork and immediately fixed it. But here we are. Yeah, as we said, we got Rome on the Abba, we got Umibozu on the Asuka, and Umibozu having a fantastic round right now. Abba trap in the corner, goes to the reset, overhead, should be enough of the 6H, and it is. Final round.
You know, I realized about their name.
What?
Their friends totally make fun of them and call them Umibozu.
Umibozu, yeah. No, that was the
they
same.
Absolutely do that. That's such a shame, bro. And if they aren't, I'm sorry. That's all I'm saying. But this is actually looking pretty good. There's Rome on the offense yet again, able to run the offense on the knockdown into the overhead. Well deflected, double down, certainly a clever play. Umibozu. Bozu on the approach. I did it, I'm so sorry. 10 up the projectiles. Yeah, I'm actually in my own, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. But it's a solid pickup. Have to use a ton of health to get back their mana. The health is very low. This is a little scary for me as they have to hold the screen space and not allow Abba to get in. Oh!
Big hit. Close it out with the super. Go to break the wall here. Now, Rome does have that burst and 2 bars to work with here, so this round is nowhere near over. Ultimately, though, we'll get caught with a 2D, throws out the super, and going to be outspaced with a backdash PRC, and able to burst in time, stays alive. 2D, and the overhead in that low high is just too difficult to deal with from all the way out there. Asuka, very tricky. Umibozu strikes first.
Bozu. Yeah. Because, like, my brain is cooked every time I'm going to go say it now. Oh, the water cube allowing for the slow approach, certainly clever. And that stuff, you know, it may not look as threatening, but until that screen starts getting covered in geometry, it's absolutely terrifying. But now it's gone. We're back into the offense. We've got the corner unlocked. The spells are actually pretty stacked there. Nothing but good ones, as we've got the mana, the lockdown one, and obviously Screamer, which was just used there, getting the kill of the top 5B. I mean, looking pretty good.
Yeah, that was straight aggression there from Asuka, which is honestly, it like from this matchup, you'd assume that Asuka just like is gonna down back and they're gonna have to wait for their turn. But it turns out if you just get the right cards, you stay aggressive, you can actually just shut out Abba the same way that Abba can shut out you.
Yeah, it turns out if you kill, they don't exist.
It's a kill or be killed kind of world.
Oh, that's deep. That's deep, man.
Yeah.
That's pure metaphoricals and all that. Oh, what a super. But with no mana, yeah, no, this is scary. You're absolutely dead. Unless you have a burst, which I don't think they're going to. That'd be a very foolish play, and they're very well aware of that. Clever play so far from Umi. Certainly holding down the screen space yet again. Got some decent tools in play.
Man.
Went for the teleport low. A good block, my lord.
That was crazy. Teleport into the low overhead. Very difficult situation to deal with. Right now we're dealing with cubes, which equally can be as annoying. And currently they are. We have red cubes all around. Bring over the cross up there. Nice pick up. And he got a burst at some point. Yeah, the HP is very low. And honestly, going to the install might not have been the play because you were just going to get stalled out. And now with this extra bar, is the super enough? It's hard to say. It isn't.
HP. Ooh, but the finish with the 6k, the low into low, certainly the way to go. As we're up to. Oh, that was like multiple rings.
Ooh.
I didn't mean that. Let's go. Oi, nice. Try playing to the Screamer. That's a whip punish. Allowing for the get in. Rome is on the offense. Gets the 2H into the pickup. Mana is gone. Jealousy is peaked. This is not a good situation to be in. Does this kill? No super? No super. You're not. Oh, yeah. This is super.
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You're dead. You're dead.
It wasn't dead. And the extra bar to pull up the wall. Yeah, no, that's going to kill now. Bye-bye. Yeah, great damage there. Great rooting there from Rome. Able to strike first on this third game, but it is Umibozu who has that huge lead right now. Currently up 2-0. Nice reset the cards there. Goes to the overhead. And right now they are weaving in these overheads in such tricky spots. And because they're constantly rolling into them, I mean, you really just have to look out for it. As Abba basically staring at these cards as you are blocking against Asuka.
Yeah, and this is looking more and more brutal for me as they're stuck in the corner again with no mana. Went for a deflect, but it ain't gonna matter. That is plus frames galore. And the triple overhead, hit them with the Dragon Ball Fighters mix, just like that. You've taken the game in a matter of like, what, 30 seconds? That was absurdly quick.
Yeah, super fast game. Abba can steamroll. Round start. Speaking of the Abba steamroll, we're going to get the round start in the Abba's favor. Immediately goes into the install. Guesses correctly there with the curb stomp. Perfect spacing, perfect button for the situation. Now, Asuka gonna have to make a great read to fight their way out, but unfortunately gets caught in the backdash there. Double close slash OS. Gonna work out for Abba. Backs off. BRC under on the slowdown. Close slash. Once again, catch the backdash, and that should be another very quick round here for Abba.
You're going to see the duality of this matchup, and I quite like that, right? You're getting to see what happens if Asuka's winning and what happens if Abba's winning. And it's all about who can close out at this point, because so far Roman's getting their pace, they're getting their momentum, and Umi needs to stop that. And with this round start, you've certainly started that type of momentum stopper. And just like that, I think you've got a dominating scenario. Those are some really good cubes to work with.
Why are they bouncing? The blocks come marching one by one, hurrah.
Yeah. I was going to say some type of musical.
yeah, no, that was crazy. But yeah, Umibozu will take the round, is now on set point for the first time. We'll see if Rome's able to strike back here. Nice shot in the overhead there. Knockdown. Close slash, OTG, immediately into another overhead. Umibozu guesses correctly and goes to the deflect because doesn't want to hold it again. But just going to go on raw with another install there. Tries to chase with the jealousy, but not going to work. Very nice defensive play there from Umibozu, who's able to set up the staff, and now has Abba trapped in the corner.
You said Bozo.
Did I say Bozo? That's
Bozo.
on you. That's on you, man. I wasn't even thinking Bozo, but...
Oh, we're so sorry, by the way, Umi. You're putting on an amazing show, and it's great to see you in the top 8, and this is a closing out scenario. Goes for the right side. You are not blocking that. That is boss mode Asuka. But unfortunately, doesn't have a strong enough normal to kill in that scenario, so they got to play for one more neutral interaction. Ooh. Oh, the jealousy.
Very nice
Wait,
chase
it's going to go down to the wire.
Yeah, 2K staggers, finds the hit, another knockdown, just goes right back in. You have to open up Asuka. There it is. Unable to find the way out of the corner. Rome will force a game number 5 from behind. I mean, Rome was like very far behind in that round. It seemed like it was all coming up Umibozu, but yeah, I mean, just played for the win. Found the out.
Yeah, they've gone for a bit of a deceleration to all of a sudden the acceleration, right? It's going, the momentum keeps going down and up, down and up, down and up, and your heart cannot keep up, man. Oi. Did you? Was that the play?
Yeah.
Oi, the 2D. Cubing away.
Oh, no.
Geometry. It's good defense on the overheads. Oh, that is an easy left side block if I've ever seen it.
That was such unfortunate timing. The slowdown right in the cross up there. Just guaranteed putting Umibozu through the wall. I almost said it again. I'm in my own head now.
Just say Umi. Makes life easier, bro.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. PRC forward. And the low stays in. Second low this time around. That's when you can get into your opponent's head. When you've represented these overheads so many times, you don't even have it, and they're still respecting it.
God damn, the curb stomp being utilized to death. I love it from Rome. Certainly the way to go. 2P, staggering away. They do have a good bit of jealousy, so even if they're sent back, oh yeah, this is deadly. I don't think we can live from this scenario. Your man is too low, you have the options, and that is a peak jealousy, ABBA. And baccpack, we're seeing a set point for Rome for the first time from a reverse field. This could potentially be it.
Yeah, Rome has been playing out of their mind right now, doing a fantastic job, able to find the head with a 2K. And the knockdown sets up the jealousy, but deflected away. Umibozu does not want any part of this. After the deflect away, we're going to challenge back out with the cubes. And now that we're seeing some dash blocks from Alba, you're actually able to get some extended offense, which is very funny. Your opponent dash blocking into you, like accidentally giving you a longer turn. Finds it with the overhead. We're going to find another big hit here, and this isn't going to kill either, but certainly
you don't give up
great
burst.
spot for Umibozu.
Yeah, I get this. Rome doesn't give up burst. They won that advantage into the final round. If they lose, they did lose. They've got that advantage. Clever play. And would you believe it, baccpack? We have it. The final game, final round, double Luigi.
Bozu strikes first. Nice hit into the wall. 50% gone here for the ABBA. Backs off.
Wait.
And right now it looks like ABBA is looking for that one way in, that one opportunity with the install. They're going for the dash blocks. Great blocks in the overhead there. Sets to the stop. That's so unlucky. PRC forward. 5K challenge is out. Completely reversed the momentum. And without burst, Umibozu is going to have to hold this. Deflected away. It was bad timing, but still worked out. It was active enough. Able to get the wall before the burst came into play.
The mana is out, and that's what Umi has to worry about. Your defense has to be on point, and the best thing you have to is deflect and YRC, and add some jealousy.
Avoided.
Yeah, but has
tried to put it all on the line with the super, but it did not come into fruition. Rome will successfully make the reverse sweep happen. First match of top 6 losers side. We got Joe Brownie still revving that Venom versus Joto coming off a big W on the Leo.
Yeah, I gotta say, the Leo was very convincing. And against someone like Scissors, that's not an easy statement. I'm well aware Leo does do well into Anji, but at the end of the day, yeah, you have to play insanely well into Scissors. And you see, they're already playing insanely well into Joe Brownie, a multi-time top hater and winner of the baccpaBrawl. And Joe is on a roll.
Yeah, no, Joto is just staying aggressive, and it is working through and through. Says something. Oh, very nice play there from Joe Brownie, though, ready for that overextension there with the meter. Finds that back throw. Playing out that range with the low HP, not going to make this easy. Nice chase with the JK there. I need a little extra damage, but not going to be enough. Leo's a big guy. It'll be tough to take down. We have one more mix-up opportunity. Will the tap 5D be enough? No.
I sense a 2D coming. I sense a 2D. I can feel it. Oh, good 2P check from Joe Brownie, denying Joel that momentum that they were about to get started. And again, it's all about those shins and the approaches. So far, the main deciding factor has been those 5K, 2Ks, and 2Ds from Joe, and Joe Brownie needs to check that.
Notice these big gaps that Joe Brownie is leaving in their strings. That is purposefully to bait out reversal DPs. And we saw, like you were mentioning, the active defense there from Joe. That is a good button. No, but the active defense, obviously, clearly on the mind of Joe Brownie.
Yeah. Oh, again. Nice a safe jump setup that puts up a projectile? That is insane. And Joe Brownie, with that setup, is going to go up 1-0. And you're right. We're seeing some insane reads of how Joe wants to play. You're seeing it. Like, Joe Brownie's like, okay, could be a DP gap. Let's give them it. Let's see what happens. And then they delay themselves. And I like that. That's clever play. You're showing you're aware of your opponent. Oh, what's happening?
We'll be right back.
Connection. Heading into the second game, Joe Brownie looked like they were starting to get Joe's number a little bit. So I'm kind of curious to... yeah? Oh, okay. I'm sure. Doesn't want mine. Well,
I really don't want it. I would take the other side. I would. I'd ask for it. You know, I'll ask for it right now. Let me send you a message. No, we got some balls coming out.
How do American numbers work?
Wait, how many numbers are in your telephone numbers?
Without the
like 30?
the necessary one, like 13.
What's the necessary one? 13.
You know the one that represents the country you're from. So for me, UK, Britain,
+1.
I have to have the 0. I have to have the no plus 44. I have to have the 0. Yeah, so it'd be 0 and then like 5, then 11 digits.
Yeah, then just say your full phone number, please. 11 digits.
Yeah.
Wow.
So 07. That was actually the start of it. I couldn't stop myself.
That was the start of your social security number, which you may also not have. Man, isn't? Countries are weird, huh?
They are weird. Yeah. No, ours is another one. Yeah. Not gonna say it. But yeah. Oi. Oh, the macro!
Into the PRC. Able to get this combo afterwards. Set to the pool ball. Oh no, mess up the meaty, and Joto, not caught lacking, was ready to punish.
Pressure. Trying to approach with the projectiles, but these stingers are just powering through. Oh, what? Super counter the projectile, and that's going to allow them to make the approach with the JD to Beyblade their way out. Joto wants that hit, and they're not getting it. Joe Brownie kind of a master of defense right now. Oi. Tell a master of defense. DP?
Is Master of Defense or Master of Offense, though? Because, I mean, this run's been going on for a while, man.
Just
Joe Brownie needs one more hit and finds it. Joe Brownie goes up 2-0 up against Joto. You know, I would have thought this would be a much more difficult matchup for Joe Brownie, but doing a fantastic job of just keeping Leo out.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you bait a flash kick, you get an amazing punish. It's almost like that's the balance point of a DP.
I'm not even referring to the DP.
Backpack.
I still hate DPs, okay?
Yeah,
you're not going to debate bro me out of hating DPs.
But you're not an old head, bro. I'm not an old head. But like, you know, you're not an old head, bro. That's all it is, bro. You're a new head.
Panda was telling me before this, he was like, man, fighting games are getting so easy, man. They don't even have motion inputs anymore.
They are. I'm not even good at them.
Yeah, no, you're right. I'm from the real era of fighting games, like Guilty Gear Strive and Tekken 8.
I was like, damn. Oh, another one. Now that is 2 bars for Joe. They can really utilize it for a super reversal, but so far not opting to. Oh, there it is. East. The RC, and this will deal a ton of damage. Should be able to kill without a doubt. Joe taking an important first round.
Yeah, that was excellent. See if they're able to maintain this momentum. We're going to see some whiffed 5Ps there. Not going to get fully punished, but the DP might. Oh, wow. Messed up the punish. Unfortunately, Leo just gave another there. Jumps up for the cross once again. You know, I almost respect it just not being conditioned in that way. If you do it again, I'm... Okay, well, maybe we have an issue now. We might just have an issue. That might have been a little overboard, Leo.
Yeah. The comeback's on. Wait. Oh, what a hit. Nice, send you back. Try to keep the pressure going, backing up, sending out the projectiles. Oh, nice. The knockdown. Oh, wow. Good bait on the flash kick. Joe Brownie could have got a ton off that, but unfortunately missed the opportunity as well as.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's a legitimate habit or just doing it for the meme. Like, I can't tell. But I mean, on the cross-up, you'd think generally going for a DP is good, but it just happens to be a very safe cross-up there.
Oh, God.
Wow, ready with the back throw. RoboKai comes in to save the day. OTG stays in, tries to go for the 5K meaty, but this time, DP will connect. Jumps in with the JS, nice double hit into the combo. Goes to the reset. Double low taps into the overhead, able to catch, able to break the wall. And a super, and attack on some damage there. Hard knockdown, dash in. Wow, deflected away, tried to go for the follow-up, a little too far away to get any extra damage, but fortunately, Billiards Balls able to close it out. Joe Brownie's gonna take this set 3-0. Winners finals. Keep in mind, we're not doing top 6 losers because we did have a DQ in Gavin. But we have, as I'm typing it up at the top, Ashy Pro Gamer on the Faust versus Crawm on the Unika. Now this is Ash Pro Gamer's first time on screen today in today's bracket, but excited to see what they're about. Obviously, was able to make it all the way here with the Faust. So,
wait, do we start another debate like we did with the Attack on Titan stuff on stream, on comment, on video?
Oh, well. Go for it, dude. 16 is the GOAT, man. 16 might be the best Cartoon Network cartoon of all time. I won't lie.
Bro, Total Drama Island was way better than 16. 16 was ass.
No, Total Drama Island was like, it was good in a vacuum, but like they killed the series with everything coming out.
They did, season. But like 16 was like unwatchable, bro. I couldn't enjoy it. 16
had so many banger episodes, so many funny jokes.
Nah, bro, I'm just not with you on this one. Anyway, that's a debate, whatever. That's it. Move on, move on. Crawm, currently down on the round. Ashley is seeming actually pretty confident in the Unika matchup, which is odd. Again, new character, fairly new, not a lot of people playing her. And the people that are playing her are kind of frets with the characters we're seeing here. Crawm stealing back the round.
You keep going, I gotta change something real quick.
I will keep going. Anyway, gets a clean hit. Getting the approach, try to play it cool, backing up, going for the shot. Nice air shot to bring you down to earth. What a 2H! But unfortunately, the love's going to catch you, and the projectile. It's going to be a trade, but Crawm getting the final hit at the end of the day. Final round in the first match. Love to see it. Nice. Oh, the Afro and Unika. That's funny. That's funny that. Like the way the Afro like expands for the little blue X on her head, that's goofy. Oh, good pickup.
Okay, we are now set. Okay, sorry about that.
You're set. I'm already set.
I'm almost set. Crawm's going to challenge out of the corner into the knockdown. Same side. Oh my god, that looked like it was going to get a cross up. I'm so close. Same side once again. This time deflected away. Sets up the bomb bag. Not going to work. Cross up. Low. Blocked in the sky though. Bomb has it in the back pocket. Finds it with a swing. Low HP from both players. And I do mean both players. Faust will die in one hit from this amount of HP. Jumps in. The two has of the ants here. Ashy Pro Gamer. Gonna strike first. Takes game number 1.
Certainly a good start. They even got to utilize a normal, which isn't that good, being obviously the 2S on Faust. Not a lot of matchups you can use that in. A very well put placement for that move. And now we're heading into this next round, starting with a bit of violence. Does have the burst advantage so far, but Crawm making them give it up on that 5H. We're tied up a little bit here. Oh, but they have an advantage. Boom! Lane safe.
Nice hit with the overhead there. Mix. For the extension, 5K into the, really the only item you want to see there. The mini Faust. Unfortunately, it's on the opposite side of the screen now. Chase in. Flies around. Oh, there's the mini Faust. It's still in play.
Go, my son.
That's going to guarantee a free turn here. Nice jump there from Unika, though.
Banana.
Oh my god, you've been playing Donkey
Kong
Bonanza?
Oh. Dude, that game's a banger and I've never played it. Oh, what a haircut. Look at the experience. Yeah, I mean, yeah, and I'm loving it, bro, and I can't wait till I eventually get a Switch too with the money I don't have. I can't wait, bro. It's going to be great.
Well, they're about to win VSF, so.
Okay. I'm hopeful, but Leffen's going, bro. I'm going to get cooked.
I mean,
Andros is going. He's won 2 of those offlanes.
You once told me you were the best Potemkin in all of EMEA, and I respect it about you.
Oh, I am, but like I've got what they call fold under pressure.
Nah, you'll be good. If you need a pep talk, you can call me at the bracket.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna get on comms, and I'm just gonna be all like, backpack. Backpack. I'm gonna speak to the people. What did I say? What did I say? The zipper! Oh wait, what's the reaction? Let's see this. What's the reaction? What do you think she's gonna do?
Okay, I was not expecting that. That was yeah, no, just not what I was expecting.
A little demonic looking. I get more soul bad guyism. A little bit more soul bad guyism.
It was a bit of an Oni situation. We're gonna get the PRC there, trying to set out the gum. It's gonna be a trade. And Unika actually won that trade. We're going to a final round here.
Oh, the 5H round start. A killer stubby counter hit poke, but see, when it works, it gives you some decent damage. And actually with the round start, after 6 seconds of playtime, already has positive bonus.
Play another range, big swing, and coming on top there. Stays in with the Gun Dipper. There we go. I was trying to remember where we landed on that, but yeah, Gun Dipper. Makes it happen. Nice little bounce there. Good damage. Faust sitting here with 2 bars, but
Jesus.
are you going to have the opportunity to use it? We're going to hit the TP and the PRC cop of the gun. One more is going to close it out. This time, Faust with the teleport lands down, pulls Crawm out of the sky. We should be able to take the wall, and we do.
Yeah, and this is scary. You've got to work against a full bar burst and 2 bars. Doesn't look good for Ashy, and yeah, the JD's what's going to do it. Good shot there from Crawm. Going to be able to take that match. Ties 1-1. And winners finals looks like it's probably going to go down to the wire between these two. It's going to be a fun show.
JP. Oh. Dash in. Command grab. She's getting vicious right now, dude.
Vicious?
Vicious. Sid Vicious. Sex Pistols.
Vicious.
That's a reference.
Oi. I don't think I've heard that song.
I think it's the name of the guy.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's a dumb name.
I only know that name from The Simpsons, so actually it could just be a fake band, now that I think about it.
There's a band called The Simpsons?
Well, no. But I am a family guy.
What?
I don't know where I was going with that.
What
we got a banana and we got a bomb.
That was so bad.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Oh, the American dad comes out on top. Faust takes the round. Trying to go up 2-1. On back soft, it's aggressive. Very nice hit. And in the knockdown.
After this round, I can imagine I'm going to get a Bob's Burger to celebrate.
So true. Yeah. Wow.
Such an awful bet. I hate this.
It was funny when I was doing it. Not so funny when you were doing it. Crawm,
that wasn't funny when you were doing it. It was not funny.
Super funny.
No. Okay, if you do it again, I'm going to quit.
Okay.
5H from Crawm.
Fortunately, I can't name another Seth MacFarlane show, so. Oh, wait, no, I got one. Ted. I'm losing it. Okay. Woo, big combo there from Ashy Pro Gamer. Fantastic. BRC forward. PRC backwards. Trying to play the spacing games into the gun. He's gone. All right, well, I don't need him anyways. We got Seth MacFarlane here.
I couldn't stick to the bet. I'm back.
Respectable. Close slash.
Did you hear me leave the call?
I did, yeah. They heard it too. Big combo! What a combo there. Ashy Pro Gamer goes up 2-1.
Yeah, with the most unprofessional commentary you've ever seen in a good bet. But you know what? We're here for a bit of fun. We're here for a good night. And Ashy Pro looking like they could potentially be the one to head to Grands if they keep up this momentum. And it's all about how Crawm's going to strike back. Boy, with a 2H apparently. Jesus.
That's so much damage. Not even that wall break either. Oh, really out of the range for the punish. Jump back in. 5K for the anti-air. Big hit. Knockdown. Mini Faust. Good item. How are we going to play around it? 6H just lock it down. Sets up the afro. It's on the ground, but now the player really going to capture it. Knockdown once again. 6H. Connection. PRC. Extension. Avoided and punish. And with this bar, this should be guaranteed. I believe Ashy Pro Gamer going to set point.
Death. Oh my god, that JP. It looks so violent, but it's just a jump punch. It ain't gonna do much damage. Set point though. Let's see how they work with it. A beautiful 5P anti-air, certainly a good way to start. A hammer, a bomb.
Wow,
it's certainly a good way to lock it in.
Teleport.
Jesus.
And to pick up the close slash. Nice make 6 megs. We're going to get the 5K loop. And wow, that is exactly what we throw out our items. Able to maintain the momentum because of it. Command grab. Going to whiff. Very nice jump there from Crawm. We've actually seen very few command grabs, so I'm surprised to see that jump.
Oh, God. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Wow, just walked back there. I think they're anticipating some kind of reversal, yeah. Crawm obviously not going for it, especially when they didn't look like they were really ready for that. Cross up, we're going to find a big hit. And an even bigger combo. Crawm takes the round. Their tournament life is on the line. Actually, their winner's life is on the line.
Their second life is on the line.
Their first life, actually, is what that would mean.
Shut up. The bomb, 5H, approaches with a wild assault. Went for the cross-up mix, but the jump back from Crawm. Able to make that same side, check and block it, and take back a turn with a DP. Clever play. It's all about trying to get back in, and these trades are going back and forth. They're going punch for punch, kick for kick. But at the end of the day, the one that's getting a combo here is Ashi. Is they're rocking it to the corner. Should be able to break the wall. No ups for a reset. Keeps the pressure on.
Oh,
the J2K!
Wow. J2K right out of range, and that's enough. The spacing game. Too strong. Ashi Pro Gamer takes the set 3-1.
Heading into loser semifinals, we have a hell of a set. Joe Brownie versus Crawm. We have the ABBA and the Venom. Very, very peculiar. You ain't gonna see this too often. Oh. And a very peculiar as well to the fact that Crawm has had to face two zoners, two set play zoners, if you will.
True. Two niche set play zoners.
Extremely niche.
Two low tier set play zoners. You wouldn't say that?
I don't know about Venom. Like, I think he is like weak, but like he's only been about for a bit, you know?
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, there's something to explore there.
There's also the fact that I think if you nerf the top tiers, he genuinely shine more. Like that's my thoughts.
Is that your agenda?
No.
You're like, Potemkin doesn't classify as a top tier. We should nerf the top tiers.
No, we should nerf Potemkin without a doubt. Venom's bottom one right now. I don't see it. I don't see bottom one. I really don't. Joe Brownie,
better than you. You have to hold that.
He is better than me, but he still beat me in offline, so I'm still the best player in Scotland.
No,
so
that makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense. It does check out, right? Because online's online, bro. Offline breeds new monsters, you know what I mean, man? Anyway, we're up to it, and so far, Joe Brownie looks extremely confident in the way they're holding down neutral, and their approach is another tech throw. Go for it again. Go for it again.
You wouldn't.
Then do it again.
You wouldn't dare.
I would.
Oh, man, that set was kind of dirty. That turn kind of went on for a while. I know it's not representing the most, but command grab, connection, 5K. That did literally 0 damage.
That's because he didn't hit them. They wanted to do something simple and burst save.
I see.
Aye.
Sacrifice a little damage. Great spacing there. Is that Oki? Falling off. What the heck?
The invol frames kicking in, kind of like a parry, if you will. Just able to tank it up that. Oh, Jesus. Oi, good blocks. Oh, God. Sends it a projectile, keeping it cool. 2K2D, going for the Rika. Should be able to punish that, but went for a very weak Rika. But still able to get the kill with the Stinger. Allowing them to go up 1-0. Joe Brownie seem very, like, they want to play Venom today. Doesn't even want to think about playing Jacko.
I mean, so far, no reason to think about playing Jack when you're playing Venom this
well. Of course, like, not here, but, like, after, like, losing that 1-3-1, you'd think on the 2-1, they'd be slightly tempted, but I feel like this is a Venom-only run. Even if they get to Grands and get down to the wire.
You have to win with the Venom after last week. You just have to.
Does that mean
Venom's
to
make it happen. Probably. How does Venom play in the bracket and me not put in the thumbnail, you know? Maybe I have to put Robocon in the thumbnail that's implied.
That's crazy. That would also be hype. Oh, the super! Sends it out! Nice! What a check. Good block on the overhead, and just like Robokai doesn't kick out. He only does it if he lands on hit. So that's very interesting to see. Joe Brownie should be able to kill. No wall break.
That setup was kind of dirty there. That was really ambiguous.
The empty low.
Yeah, the old empty low. It's the most unblockable thing in any, even semi-anime game.
I like empty Pop Buster.
That is equally as degenerate.
I think it's more degenerate because, like, empty Pop Buster has armor.
That is true. It also does a lot more damage than your usual empty low.
And it's throw involved, so if you try to tech the throw.
That's why react.
Damn, Potemkin's like evil, bro. Can we nerf him? Oh! Look at the damage dished out. Joe Brownie on the approach, keeping the stagger going. The 2S getting a good hit, but the burst sends you back. The key to open up pressure type. Oh, the treat!
This feels like it is ABBA's first time being able to play in this set. We got to make this count. So far they are, but Joe Brownie had that burst, able to cut this turn short. Sets up the super. This time going for the 2K, not the 5D. Doesn't find the combo off it, even though they could have made it easy with that meter. Instead, tries to stay with the PRC. Outspaced. ABBA has one more turn with the meter. It's going to be equally as degenerate. Backs off. Sets the ball. Trying to hold that space down, but unable to make it happen. I think Joe Brownie had their opportunity and flubbed the bag, unfortunately. Final round, game number 2.
Nice projectile. Sends out, goes for the approach, the parry. Gonna be able to destroy a projectile, but not gonna be able to stop the man with the pill cue as they hold down the pressure, going for the low. Stackers again with the low. Man in. What would you follow that up with? You don't do the whoo. What would you do?
I'm telling him to hit my balls.
Hey yo! That's crazy. Oh, the command grab! That is sick. That is so sick. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see the kill. But Joe Brownie, one hit away. I think it's all but guaranteed at this point. He will clip the jump out. Joe Brownie up 2-0 in the set backpack.
I might have just buffed up the man with the pool cue. I won't lie. Venom's looking strong. Joe Brownie, an excellent pilot of the character.
How does bro see?
Oh, that's actually a great question. But
is the eye on his hair supposed to show that he's all seeing?
I don't know how I see sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, real? No, no.
Like, imagine to see through the light. I don't know.
You do, but like it feels so bad, bro. Like, you have to tie it up.
Yeah, no, I agree. I prefer my hair tied up.
I mean, like when I'm feeling like loosey goosey, like I want to look my best. Oh yeah, the bubble's coming out, right?
The bubble?
Right. No, the bobble. That's what we call it. The thing that ties your hair. The thing that ties your hair. That's a bobble.
We use hair nets like lunch ladies.
What? Oh,
joking.
Jesus.
That was a joke. All right, very nice combo there from Rome. Tries to get aggressive.
The lens of truth.
Stay safe. Gonna set this up.
Oh, wow. What a trade.
That was great. Yeah, 1-to-1. You just go for that super. Yeah, wow. Just bar for bar, that will win out every single time. Very nice challenge out with the 5H. Early knockdown here for Abba, staying in the set. Rome certainly not out of it yet. Has all the momentum currently. Able to break this wall once again.
Nice. So far, Rome is on the comeback. Could potentially do that reverse Frio we saw earlier. And that, you know, I would like to see that. I would like to see that potential comeback as we saw earlier. And they're already on it. They need one more hit. But if they uninstall, it doesn't look too good for you. The hit can certainly happen, but it's got to be on defense. It's got to be a good play.
Tries to go with these empty lows, but Abba not going to fall for this time. Sets it up once again. Tries to go for the parry. Not going to work. Tap 5D. Perfect the block. Stays plus in the face of Abba. Nice pick up the 5H. And 5K. And does ultimately get that burst out from Abba.
Oh.
Sets up the exact same position. Once again, this up with the cross. What the?
Oh, because it hit once. Because it hit once, Robo-Kai still activates. That's some peculiar, whack-ass stuff, man. I want to swear I stopped myself
crazy.
3 times.
I appreciate that. The monetization is too.
You're welcome, brother. Oh, Stinger. Stinger sends out a projectile, holding it down. Again. Stinger. Oh, dude, he's so cool. He's so. How do you make zoning look so cool? What?
It's funny because every zoner looks so cool until you see it a little more and then you play against it and you're like, oh, it's actually not that cool.
Yeah, but when he hits the balls with like his 5P,
no,
he just goes like,
well, think about Axel. Just throwing at a sickle, bro, across the screen. Like, that's cool.
Yeah, it's so cool.
It's cool.
It's so cool.
Like, Arxis does make cool zoners.
Asuka,
visually.
not cool. Not cool.
Dude.
Asuka, not cool.
The cubes, tell me visually they're not cool.
Bro, they're great cubes.
They have red accents.
Remember when you figured that out?
Yes,
you're like, oh my
dude,
god, the cubes are great.
That was crazy.
Oh, Jesus.
They're turning the cubes gray. That was
turn the cubes. Yeah, that was a good bet.
That was
such a good bet.
But we're on season like 15 of the baccpaBrawl. We're reminiscing on previous seasons. Isn't that crazy?
Bro, you should retitle some of these baccpaBrawl so it's like season 1, like episode 15 baccpaBrawl. That would be crazy.
Yeah, you know, that's not a bad idea, and you just follow the season of Guilty Gear. And actually, most people just want to know what season they're watching anyway.
Can we get an opening where it's like, everywhere you go?
Oh, I like that too. Anyways, nice. Though, we're done spitballing, as we have a match of Guilty Gear in front of us.
Point.
Yeah, set point here for Joe Brownie. Rome fighting for the life.
Oh,
he needs one more with a pixel and a dream.
Oh, the turret again!
I think you're gonna kill.
Again!
No! Forced out. No, stays alive with it. Yeah, very nice there, but it's not going to be enough. Deflect it away.
Good deflect.
And there it is, the pool cue of doom. Joe Brownie stays alive in the bracket. Takes it 3-0. Losers finals. We got Joe Brownie and we've got Crawm. Winner of this match will fight up against Ashy Pro Gamer, the Faust, in grand finals.
Ooh, okay. Now that's exciting because we haven't had a Faust in Grands in like
ever,
like since baccpaBrawl season 3 episode 16.
Like, oh yeah, I forgot about season 3 episode 60 went crazy. I was actually just looking at the IMDb summary, and wow,
do you remember,
bro, the finale in that was crazy.
It's insane that the twist was like Panda was always Scottish, and we thought he was faking an accent.
Yeah, no, that
was insane.
That was an unbelievable arc.
Yeah.
The cliffhanger at the end though, where he's like, "Or am I?" That was like, wow. Oh no, with TP, punished by Joe Brownie.
What
big combo, big punish.
Bro, the baccpaBrawl animated series would go crazy. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Right. Oh,
Studio Bones will get it done.
Nah, we go with Mappa, bro.
You know, that's respectable.
Good wall break here. Joe Brownie getting so much damage. Try to play it cool though. Well aware they've got the meter advantage and the health advantage. They can kind of wait for their opportunity. Wanted it on the 6P, but on the 2P approach, certainly gonna get some decent damage. And now they gotta be careful. Oi, another bar to work with though.
Denies the jump. Stays in with the gun dipper. 2K into the stagger. Fantastic mash and sends it out once again. It seems like it's just a big part of the Venom game plan. You just kind of do things, you get your bar. At some point, you have an opportunity to throw out the ball, and then the ball kind of just plays the game.
Oi. Oh, so do keep in mind, Crawm did beat Joe Brownie earlier, so this is a run back.
True, yeah. No,
and another,
you should mention that.
And another thing to keep in mind is that Crawm has been a bit of a legend killer tonight. So I'm excited to see how this goes out. So far, doing pretty well.
Who is Crawm eliminated? So Crawm eliminated Joe Brownie, Umibozu. Who else?
Oh wait, I've got them confused. Joto was the one that bet scissors, right? I thought they also bet scissors as well. Yeah. Because like I was like, oh, what a run! And I'm like, oh no, Joto did that because they're a 2D maniac. Yeah, I remember. Loved it. Oh wait, nice. Going back and forth with the projectiles, but I think the laser has priority. So if the startup can be in Crawm's favor, we'll see that be utilized a ton in terms of the fireball neutral. But this is a good pickup with the meter. I don't think you're going to kill, so they're well aware that holds onto the bar, rather have it in neutral here. Ooh.
Sometimes you got to take a step back and just enjoy the animations of this game. They are so good.
I've said this many a time.
7 brawls, I'm like, wow, what am I watching, dude? It looks so good. Game looks so good. Hopefully Marvel Token like has the same vibe, bro.
I've said this like many a times, bro. Like genuinely good kill by Crawm, by the way. We're gonna go up 1-0. Sit back and just enjoy this game, man. Because genuinely, you like beautiful stuff. This is the game. Like when you're messing with the
generational talent in the design of this game, dude.
They do. And to continue the glaze, see if you use the camera mod to like look about during the gameplay. Dude, the models look perfect no matter the angle you look at. It's insane. It isn't. I don't know how they do it, man. It's some crack addict work, man. But Crawm needs one more clean hit for the kill here.
And there it is. Able to find it with the perfect. Now, Crawm has had some just very nice steamroll sets today. And
yes.
I wonder if Venom will fall the same way that others have tonight.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like Joe Brownie, after losing last time to Crawm, is probably going in with the mentality of like, okay, I'll know if I've improved my Venom if I can like steal this from Crawm, if I can get the win. So I feel like they're really putting in the effort. They want to stick it in and get the win. But so far, Crawm has been an absolute monster in Unika. And it's fun to see the Unika. I want to see more of Crawm in tournaments. Oi.
Decent damage. Hard knockdown. Sets up the ball. Ready for the immediate aerial jump. Meets in the sky. Stays in. Overhead out of range. Stays in with the PRC once again. Is your opportunity for the turn. But immediately finds the gap with the DP. Deflected away. And very nice use of the FD there. Pushes Unika just a little too far. And with punishes. Very nice play from Joe Brown.
Very nice, Sue. Now we're opting for an opportunity, went for the cross up into low. Oi, that's a clean connection. Ooh, what a combo. Able to get the knockdown. Crawm trying to hold on to the corner situation, but the back row to steal it. Not as deadly as a goalless back throw, but certainly a good one. Went for the command grab, and as an unfortunate miss, Crawm fights their way out, and they're dealing all the damage, and burst is still a factor. There you go.
Very nice air to air there. Meets the JPs. Sends out the gun, and the gun's a little faster than the ball, so it's gonna be able to strike first. Crawm goes up 2-0. Now, Joe Brownie before lost this at 3-1 against Crawm. And yeah, you certainly don't want to lose faster. That's definitely not the direction you want your progression to go on Venom, right? But clearly, there's some issues with the matchup here, whether it be inherent with the character or the way that Joe Brownie's playing it. And Crawm right now just proving to be very difficult to deal with.
Yeah, I've got to agree with Crawm. Certainly like one to beat, probably wants that run back, able to take on that Faust that's waiting for them in Grands. But they still got one more, and that's a killer wild assault. And look at the scaling on that, because there was a bit of risk to work with. Normally, you're not going to get that type of damage, but goddamn, risk is a factor in this game. Eee.
Counter hit. Into the second counter hit, says the ball follows up on it. Oh man, that was cool. That was cool. We have the big ball coming into play. Sometimes I feel like I'm casting this game and I'm like talking like the Wipeout casters. Like, we got the big
casters?
ball. Wipeout? Tell me you know what Wipeout is.
Oh, yeah. You got the big ball.
The big balls.
Oh, no, you want to know something interesting? Ours were actually commentated by Richard Hammond.
Who's that?
He does the Top Gear stuff, like the car stuff. Oh my god, you don't know Richard. Oh my god.
I'm so sorry. I apologize.
Oh my god. Bro, that's a thing Americans know. How do you not know that?
I'm just not a car guy.
He's so goated, bro. I'm not either, but damn, it's Richard Hammond.
Well, I know Hammond from Overwatch. Whoa!
Jesus.
That was almost crazy. We're going to get the air throw here. And the knockdown. 2D. Keep in mind, DP's a factor here. Very nice. We're in a vortex. Find another hit. Push the ball. Plays out that range. Challenges out. Stays in with the dash cancel. Aerial.
Good block.
There it is. Incredibly strong here from Unika. Flies in with the overhead from downtown. Finds the hit. And that is the round. Crawm is on set point.
By no, Richard Hammond, he did an amazing job in the commentary, because he did like that pure British thing where it's like very low tone, very chill, and then you make the occasional joke here and there. So he's like, oh, he's coming up to the big red balls. Wonder how well he do.
Describing
you know,
yourself?
that type of stuff. No, because I'm Scottish, innit?
You're British, no?
But I mean, nationality-wise, I claim myself as Scottish, bro. Are you questioning my nationality?
No, I apologize.
Are you trying to start something?
Well,
I can. But
I might be.
Oh my god. Oh, Jesus, good jump! That's allowed for the approach. What a bad damage being dished out, and there's some violence in this offense as they're looking for the opening, but the projectile sends you back. This is actually deadly. This is set point. You've got 5 real life, Jojo Brownie, and with that bar mirror, they're certainly going to be able to do it.
Big jump in. Wow, they would have died of the gun. Now the PRC, we're going to get the bounce. And it is enough damage. Joe Brownie stays alive. Takes the game, now only down 1-2.
That was clever. That was clever. I love the representation of that PRC through the super, because usually they can send out the projectile and hit you as you want to go for the approach. But that allowed them to whip punish the projectile, and now Crawm has another layer to think about if they're ever sitting on 2 bars again. That's an amazing mind game from Joe Brownie. Oh, but the health. It's not on their side, backpack. Crawm is just again demolishing.
Nice 6B though. That's going to equalize for sure. Cross up. Great defense. Wow, just blocks it all. Finds the first gap of the DP. Obviously, there's some inherent risk there, but Joe Brownie did not respect it. Super comes out. I think so does the button though, and it is going to prioritize. We're going to go for a little 1-for-1 here.
What a trade.
Will be able to pick it up. Jumps in. Stays alive, finds that with the overhead, jumps over, now the gun dipper, and with that whiff aerial through, you're gonna have to give up your burst? No, but the wild assault extension into the super, no burst opportunity is available. Isn't it damage? I think it is! What a combo there from Joe Brownie!
Insane combo. It wasn't burst safe at the end, but the fact that they committed really showed that they were just well aware they could get the kill. Again, clever play from Joe Brownie all around in that combo. And now Crawm is feeling victory slowly get loosened from their grasp. They're starting to feel it. The pressure's on, but yeah, the goddamn violence. This character does a good chunk of change when they hit.
Very nice cross up there with the counter. We're going to get that extra hit stun to be able to get this extension. Dash back in. 2K. 2D set to the ball this time. DP comes out. Pixel in a dream. Here for Joe Brownie. Certainly wants to close it out here, but will it be possible? Now comes out. Trade. Tries to go for the delayed overhead, but not going to happen. Crawm wins with the trade and once again is on set point.
Again, both players are fighting to face Ashy and winner's side the Faust main. And I feel like Crawm wants that revenge more than Joe Brownie right now, as they've already started up the violence. They've given up the burst. Joe Brownie's trying to deny. They do have that burst, but the screen positioning is against them. Look where they are, baccpack. That's a deadly place to be if they get caught.
Trying to go for the dash blocks, but this time you're dashing straight into Joe Brownie's mystical ball. 2K staggers. Stays in.
I see your future. It staggers. Ooh, good blocks. Sends out the pull ball, able to hold down the neutral. There's a bit of risk there. Staggering gets some decent hits here and there, but again, nothing too solid.
Keep away game's looking really strong right now with that PRC. We should be able to get the extension to close out that round. Joe Brownie will force a game number 5 in the run back.
Jesus. This is quite an interesting set. We went from a place where Crawm looked like the solid winner without a doubt. No questions about it. But now Joe Brownie has the opportunity to make the comeback and face Ashy and winner's side. But who knows? Both of them jumped about like maniacs looking for a potential hit. And there you go. First blood for Joe Brownie.
Yeah, and Joe Brownie clearly feeling this momentum right now. They're staying on the aggression, but Crawm not going to let it get out of hand. Challenge is out. Both bursts off the table. Both players have a bar. Who will strike first? From this nearly even situation, we're getting a whiff there. Into the knockdown. Crawm just going to block it. 2P staggers. They were trying to entice a DP. Not going to work on Crawm. At least not yet. 5K. Into the ball once again. That looked a little safe. Crawm not going to DP into it. PRC. Able to block in time. Stays in. Great defense. And we are going to be able to find this, but we didn't see a preemptive jump here. Double jump. Blocking the sky. Tap 5D. Pulls into the sky. And Joe Brownie will find their first set point against Crawm in their baccpaBrawl career. Sorry, I was doing dramatic pauses. I apologize for not.
No, I'm sorry, bro. I didn't clock onto it, and that's my fault, brother. That's my fault. I know what you're like at this point. You're a little extra, and I feel that. But right now, Crawm, yeah, same, bro, same. Get it, queen. But the offense is crazy here. Crawm is running that corner. Try to get the hits with the 2H, but unfortunately not going to get the anti-air. And now you got to hold that Joe Brownie pressure, but able to fight back with the gun dipper and didn't use the meter. Did you clock that? They didn't use the meter for the overextension, well aware that they're going to respect it. And just like that, they've got a kill scenario. Does this kill though?
Wow! And holding the bar mattered. That would not have been a killing situation without it. More importantly, we are on final game. Final round, the double Luigi between Joe Brownie and Crawm. This set is going the distance in the run back. Right now, Joe Brownie holding down the spacing, had to give it that burst. Sets up the ball, covering the ground mostly. It's not great at covering the air, but that is what the aerial normals are for. Speaking of aerial normals, Crawm ready once again with that JP. Doing a great job of the anti-airs. 5P finds that counter, tries to commit to the fall. Not going to work there. Knockdown.
Nice YRC fight back, but they've got to bait the bar. Yeah, goes for the YRC right back. I know Joe Brownie was going to make that read, but the spacing trap allowing Crawm to get the hit. They've got the corner. One clean hit could lead to disaster. For Joe Brownie, the overhead doesn't give a combo, and we're staggering, looking for the opportunity, using absolutely everything in the bag to get that hit, but so far nothing is biting, but there it is, baccpack, the delay PRC, close slash, gets the hit, gets the kill, and Crawm solidifies their win ahead back in grand finals, where they'll be getting their run back.
Grand finals. It is Ashy Pro Gamer on the Faust versus Crawm on the Unika for the run back. Faust Unika. This is certainly an enticing grand finals. Not the kind of matchup you were going to see often. And we got some mini Faust on the board as well. It's always fun.
And so far, I would say Ashy's getting some pretty lucky items here and there, the mini Faust, the hammer, but Crawm is not choosing to not engage, meaning they can't really do anything with those items, and they're well aware that some of their tools have the reach to hit Faust on the landing. So what's the point in trying to play in that space that Faust wants them to play in? And that's allowed Crawm to take a very important first round.
Dude, Crawm playing the rushdown character did not even rush down that whole round. Like, it was actually
Yeah.
Faust that was actively playing aggressive, and Crawm's defensive plays, the slower plays, just absolutely crushed.
It goes to show Faust is a bad character and he's buffed season 5. When?
Watch Panda Season 5 video right now. YouTube.com/Patriarch Panda. Watch his wish list.
I wish I had a follow-up, bro. I'm not that funny. I'm sorry. Oh, good jumping. Oh, there's an afro that's been eaten. That means if they could get a knockdown situation, that's a really good ulti. But they're not going to be able to use it. Gun Dipper into the pickup. This doesn't kill because of the drop. Never mind. But so far, running the corner offense and gets the kill. Crawm looking confident as they're making that run. And you do got to keep in mind, Ashy needs to get a bit into their adrenaline. They've been sitting patient backpack. They've been relaxed.
I think it's going to be very difficult to stop Crawm moving forward. I mean, they just had such an intense set with Joe Brownie, and they came out on top. You know, you feel really good. You feel this big sense of relief and release once you're able to shut that down, and you have all the confidence in the world. And Ashy Pro Gamer, I mean, obviously coming from grand finals from winner's side, but they haven't played in a while. Might be a little rusty. Might have to get back into this.
Who knows, man? Who knows how this goes down, but so far, staggering away. What a 5H clean hit, able to approach. Solid combo, Crawm keeping it solid. What a far slash to get right back in. Ashy getting hit by everything, and they're probably questioning themselves. It's like, damn, this guy's got all the momentum. Oi.
Both players going to use some meter to get out of the situation. Sean's up with the 2K. Another round there for Crawm. Staying aggressive, staying diligent, and taking rounds.
Oi. Jumps in, staggering away, looking for an opportunity. Pressure. So far, withholding the ground, looking for the position advantage, able to get in. What a backdash. That 5H could have been deadly if the combo was in play. Well placed burst. Ain't gonna matter though. I feel like Crawm has just stolen all the momentum, and I can only see them winning this round with this.
Jumping around. Still just trying to find a way out of the corner. It's not so easy. Crawm doing such a good job of the screen control. Holding Faust to the corner. 5K into the jump cat. Very nice there. It looked like it might have been ID overextension, but it was an even bigger overextension than that. Went for the cross-up, mix. But Crawm comes out on top regardless. We're going to get the final hit here. One more is all it's going to take, and the overhead is enough. Crawm goes up 2-0 in the blink of an eye.
God damn, this is confidence. As they only need one more for the reset. I don't know if like what's gonna happen after the reset. I feel like that might be the wake-up call for Ashy Pro Gamer, because keep in mind, Ashy seemed like they were the one to beat today. Absolutely unstoppable with their Faust when they were fighting Crawm earlier. But right now, we're not seeing that same Ashy. We're seeing a Crawm that's way too confident and an Ashy that's not in the prime yet.
Has that mini Faust in the back. Fantastic 5H. Does find the hit to force out the burst from Crawm. Now that mini Faust comes into play, and so will the hammer and the anvil. And the trumpet, and Unika's able to take it. That should cover the ground while Unika covers the air, force the burst out, and Faust is already kind of behind here, so this is a bit of a hero burst, not necessarily, but definitely trying to win this round and willing to give it the resources to do it. Knockdown, OTG will stay plus, goes to the, yes, very nice, forces that left, right, and because they picked that right side, are able to get this positive bonus from the wall break.
Ooh, I like the approach. Needs one more hit, but the super actually working. Here's the question.
That's a rarity. Yeah, no, it's gotta. I'll alter for immediately if it doesn't. I would have done it, and it would have been so sad, but yeah, no, that was killing every time.
I've just seen that super do like absolutely no damage, so I'm like, you know, I feel like if that was Potemkin, he lived there. I really do feel like he lived there. I don't know about Unika itself. Apparently, it's a little weaker than some of the other characters, which I thought she'd be a bit more of a brawler, have a bit more health. Apparently not.
Oh,
Oi.
Very nice hit, and the wild assault for the extension. Faust has some really fun wild assault extensions. So definitely a tool Buddy needs. Dash in, command grabbing the landing there from the meteor. Now we should be able to set up one more mix opportunity, but we're going to skip the BRC there. Very nice play from Crawm. Finds way out of the corner. Faust is 2 bars, how we defend. No opportunity to use the meter! That just felt egregious. That felt like a Crawm 2-touch, even though it might not have been.
Sounds like a nickname. The Crawm 2-touch. Oi, sends the burst back. Goes for a shot. Good duck.
Oh no!
Banana!
Banana!
Ooh. Oh, good duck, yeah, again. Remind me of Tekken and these ducks. I'm a big fan of it. Maybe that's why I'm not so annoyed about Faust crawl like everybody else is. Oh, 1J2K. Gunshot, gunshot, gunshot. Is that happy chaos? Oh, what JH.
Oh, we're going to get some good damage here. More importantly, we're going to get that wall break. You know, Faust doesn't have a lot of starters. They're going to grant good damage, but that is certainly one of them. The counter aerial JS, super solid damage. Able to have the super hard knockdown. JH, that's what I meant.
Actually, you should,
this guy.
You should get the button right.
Well, you see.
No. Oh, wait, on the reset, this could be it. Yeah, that's it, just like that. Crawm has got the reset, and it's tied 0-0. There's an L next to both of those players. Crawm can maybe make the reverse happen. This could be it. This could be the loser's run. We haven't seen this in a long while, baccpack.
It has been a while since we've had the loser's reset and a W victory. See if it's able to come into fruition today, but I'm certainly not counting on Ash Pro Gamer. Keep in mind, the players are now 1-1 against each other in this bracket, so even set.
Nice. Gets in with the meter, able to get the combo. I'm not able to deal a whole ton. Oh, hit something with the hammer. That would normally lead to a confirm, but unfortunately not going to get it. Not close enough.
Trying to space up with these 5Hs, but currently Crawm is just completely outspacing it, playing way outside of that range, and then picking their moments to get aggressive, and so far, those decisions have been flawless.
No. Yeah, Crawm taking another round. Certainly seeming like the player to be as they continue on. Gets a nice bar slashing with the knockdown. Goes for same side overhead. We have seen them mix up between left or right. Sometimes it's worth going for the same side. Keep your opponent on their toes. Let's go mix from Ashy.
Little cross up there, close slash. Into that to us, we do it. Very nice, dude. That was sick. Awesome item play there. Able to set up that scalpel to hit the bomb back. And wow, look at that damage. 2P is enough. Final round for game number 1. Great start to the set.
Absolutely love those like little weekenders, you know, like the little round ending 2P. Very funny to look at every time. Good ducks. Actually, certainly utilizing the ducks in the matchup to avoid those projectiles, as they're very good counters to your what is this. So I do like the plays from Ashy. Oh, good duck again, man. Crawm on the approach with those JHs. A big fan of that normal, considering how good it is. Took it 2D. Another duck.
Bomb
We're
in
seeing
the back, by the way. Someone to look out for, but not really an opportunity to throw it just yet. Challenge out with the 5H. Tries to go for the bomb bag. This time ready for the air, and Crawm should be able to take this to the corner. Not going to go even try for a wall break. Just going to go for the reset opportunity with the TP in the back. Going to make this a little difficult. Should be able to break the wall here, and we absolutely will. Crawm the wall break. Or got wall broken.
Oh.
J2K. Wow, that did quite a bit of damage there. And Ashy Pro Gamer will strike first. Their first game of this particular set, but I mean, Crawm just came off 3-0, so big shift in the momentum there. Huge for Ashy Pro Gamer, building some confidence.
Boy, nice again. Just swinging the golf club. Oh, Ashy wanted to get in with the head bomb, but so far it's getting nothing. No, that's actually a good one. You've got the corner, but the jump back from Crawm has allowed them to get immediately right back in. Setting out the projectile. I like the committed dash into the throw. But again, Ashy opted for another backdash. Can't make those reads. Those are insane reads to be making.
Big jump in. Absolutely countered by the 6P there. Gun covering the ground. So that 5H goes up to the sky. Cross up and walk in time. 5H at a range. Very nice sweep. The knockdown BRC for the extension. 6H teleport. Oh my god, what an extension. Unfortunately, Unika finds their way out of the corner. And now Faust kind of trapped in the corner. Not really where you wanted to be in the dash up throw. Is certainly going to make this predicament a little scary. Next hit will close it out. Overhead. And we blocked there. Teleport right out of the corner. And walk in time. DP punished. No meter though. Is the loop enough? Can we actually get this wall break? I don't think so. Backs up. DP punished once again. You know what? I don't even know if that comboed. I'm not sure if that comboed from that far.
I think it did. The counter hit does allow for a big enough gap. It definitely does combo. Maybe with the delay, I don't know. But I think that was a
big delay there, but I'm not sure. I could be wrong. Big jump with a JD there. Afro is on fire. Cross up. Out of the corner. Stays in with a wild assault and uses that opportunity to go for the run-up command grab. Pro Gamer, like, we're seeing a completely different side of them from that first set, where it seemed like they were always in the back foot. Now they're finding their opportunities. They're weaving in different opportunities for offense.
You know, it kind of plays into what I was saying earlier, that like maybe losing the first set will wake up Ashy a little bit, right? And we're seeing that. We're certainly seeing an Ashy that's back to their usual Faust shenanigans, able to do bits with the first match taken, and could potentially take a second game. But Crawm trying to get in with a shimmy play, didn't get nothing, and that's a good mix. They got the bar for the pickup, but doesn't use it for a mix. I'm a big fan of that.
Very nice defense there from Crawm. Now, it might look like I'm just going to hold up kind of thing, but, I mean, it was the perfect way to defend against that, able to find their way out of a very tricky situation when Faust had the meter and you were trapped. We got the banana in the back, not going to be great. We're going to land with the big 6-6, block in the sky. We're going to stay alive. Jumping around. Needs this final hit, and Unika will find it. We're going to a final round in game number 2.
Oh, good 2P check into the golf club, allowing for a decent knockdown. Something he didn't have in Season 3. When they got that in Season 4, means on counter hit 2P, you do actually get a knockdown. So that's pretty good. But Crawm has the corner. They've already done a gajillion damage, and now they're looking for one more opportunity, maybe 2 more to get the kill. It's all about blocking out, but what a command grab. The Afro's in play. Time for JD City. Gets the hit. Is it the burst? There it is. And now Crawm shooting away. Has the bar. Both sides have a bar, and it's about how they use it. And Ashy's already used it. I don't think a meterless confirm is going to kill here, but you're going to get a massive life lead.
Needs one final hit to shut this down and go up 2-0. The teleport will be enough. Ashy Pro Gamer going to do exactly that. Goes up 2-0. Now the onus is on Crawm to bring back this set. The same way they did after losing that first set. 3-1 to Ashy Pro.
Oh, Jesus.
Walks back, picks up the trumpet, covers the sky.
A little bit of deja vu.
The trumpet covers the ground. We're going to dash in. Command grab. Keeps the offense going. Big delay into another command grab. Set up the exact same situation. This time finally goes to that ID. Has the hammer in the back. And Faust the hammer in the back is really scary. Has some really spooky options in the offense. Yeah, obviously. Yeah, super. Not going to be enough here, but I was just waiting for it to prove us both wrong.
Yeah, I know.
No, not this time. Not this time.
Nah, it's fast, bro. It don't work like that.
Oh! That was gross. That was a Guilty Gear moment, and Ashy Pro Gamer with the perfect needs one more round to close out the bracket with the Faust.
Jesus, this Faust champion looking like a menace in the hands of Ashy Pro Gamer. And it's all about, what name as well. And it's all about this final round potentially could win the tournament right here, right now. And Crawm will have to try and get top 1 next time. But that's a good way to start the comeback. Plus frames. Going for the same side. Oh, that is cheeky. Yeah, again, no meter. Now, that is safe on block, but with meter, you can make it plus. And Ashley respected it, and that was a good play. Crawm getting caught. They don't have burst, so that is a guaranteed 30%. Do not get hit again. You will lose a good chunk of your life. Oh, laser.
Laser's just enough sometimes. Sometimes Faust kind of just wants to do stuff on the ground, and Laser just doesn't let that happen. A great early start here for Ashy Pro Gamer. Unfortunately, we're going to need a drop there. Finds that knockdown, sets up the Afro, and in that time where Unika's doubting whether or not they want to run forward into it, Faust takes the initiative. Unika finds a way out. Starts for another turn. Wow. The raw golf club swing just going to work out there. JD will not, though. Big hit from the air. Crawm going to bring it down into the wall.
Yeah, cashing out with the Arbalest version of that super mean. It does way more damage, as you saw there. Good dog. 5H that could have killed, but the burst certainly going to save you. Mix. Left, right into the goodnight. Oh, didn't get anything, but the J2K certainly putting in the work. And now you gotta play it cool. The health is small. That doesn't confirm -2. Stay safe, but the low on the Gun Dipper, keeping Crawm alive in this reset. And just like that, they've taken their first game in the reset. Someone who was a confident winner in that first set is now facing a tyrant on Faust.
The Gun Dipper will keep you honest. That is a good button. Not button, but
yeah,
good move.
Yeah, honest too. Fair and honest, Gun Dipper.
If it ends in Dipper, it's got to be balanced.
Do not, bro. That is like the Kai propaganda, bro. Don't be saying that. They're gonna use this for the agenda.
You can clip it and shit with Kai players. I got you, Kensei.
6H for the wall break. Look at that health, very minuscule, but getting that last hit. It's gonna be difficult until that bar kicks in. They can go for a left-right with the teleport. Goes for J2K, plays it safe.
Whoa! Okay, but a PRC back. That was almost the DP for the anti-air. We have a hammer. Goes up the sky with the Afro on the ground. And wow, picked up the Afro, picked up the bomb bag. Ashy Pro Gamer once again on set point.
Counter at 2H. That's deadly. They could get a combo off that with the Wild Assault. Certainly able to do so. 40%, decent chunk, but the main thing is a positive bonus. This allows for steamroll, but if that hit, you're certainly clapping back, you're denying them any usage of it, but that is a deadly GH. Good burst.
That's a rough starter for you. I mean, you just had to give that up. Tries to go for the cross. Very nice defense up from Crawm once again. Big jump. Avoids the cross up, jumps over and out, and the Gun Dipper absolutely counter. We should be able to build up R here. One more opportunity is all it's going to take. PRC unable to get the edge here. Crawm's still alive. Thought the way out of the corner. That was very scary. Your tournament life almost ended in the blink of an eye. Crawm staying alive.
You've got
with the offense. Finds it with a low. I think you just stole this round.
They did?
Wow.
Gun Dipper.
That was kind of crazy. I mean, truly, Crawm brought that back in 3 seconds flat.
The fair and honest Kisuke, bro. That's all I'm saying. Jumps in. Oh, what a 2D that allows for a pickup because of the counter hit, able to continue the pressure. Oh, another command grab. And again, another round where Ashy absolutely dominates the start of it. And then Crawm maybe starts the comeback. Donut and Play could get a wee bit of healing here. Gonna be able to do it on the 5P. One of those 5Ps. The combo just got deleted because of the healing. Another banana could heal a wee bit again, but I don't think they're gonna get it. Oi.
Very nice, bro. This turn is going on forever. And what a bait of the burst with the meter. That was beautiful. Ashy Pro Gamer gonna take the set 3-1 and is your baccpaBrawl 160 champion. The Faust is looking clean.